Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman. Strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men.
What's up, my fellow adventurers? This is Adam at G.I. Joe The Lost Chronicles, deep in the TLC bunker. So I'm here with my good friend Batman and Wonder Woman because we're going to do an awesome review on this 1/6 scale Christopher Reeve Superman made by Crazy Toys. So let's get to it. So I was searching through eBay one day and just happened to come across this 1/6 scale Christopher Reeve Superman. It comes from China and Taiwan. It's from a company called Crazy Toys. And I was really impressed by the packaging and how the figure looked as they advertised it. So I took a chance, bought the figure, hoping that it was as good as what the pictures showed. And I was pleasantly surprised when my Superman finally arrived in the mail. It was a little bit spendy. I paid $64 with free shipping for the figure, I guess, which isn't too bad. But that's more than I usually pay for a figure. But really a great figure. I'm just, the more I see it, the more I play with it, the more I'm impressed with it. We'll first go over the head sculpt and his uniform, then we'll get into the articulation. So I want to get into the head sculpt, and it is really a great head sculpt. Was really impressed from the pictures. I think they did just an outstanding job on the head sculpt. Steely blue eyes, the jawline, the color of the skin, the neck, the throat. I mean, it's just really a great head sculpt. Now, this head sculpt is slightly different than this head sculpt. I think the picture on the box has more of a resemblance to Christopher Reeve than this, but I'm not complaining. I mean, it's really a great head sculpt. And another thing I'm really impressed with is the uniform. First of all, the colors are absolutely dead on to the Christopher Reeve costume in Superman. I mean, down to the stitching across the shoulders, under the armpit. I mean, they really did a nice job on this uniform. And they got the Superman S emblem on the chest just right. Usually they're too small or they just don't look right, and they sew them on, or in a lot of cases they just put a decal, which will eventually just come off. But this has been screen printed on, so it's never going to come off, and it's flawless, seamless. It's absolutely fantastic. You come up, his yellow belt, the red shorts are just dead on. Come down to the boots. Really, really an awesome figure. The uniform is magnificent. And I think one of the best features of this is his cape. They got the cape exactly dead on. I'm going to spread this out here. First of all, they made it big enough. And the material is just right. It's a very thin, silk-like material. It's very easy to fold and maneuver. It's very, very well done. And again, the S emblem on the back of the cape is screen printed, so it's not going to come off. It's not going to peel off. But what I love about this cape is it drapes over the shoulders just so nice. And they didn't take shortcuts on the cape. And then if you want to fold it back over the shoulders, it just looks perfect. Looks absolutely amazing. Just really, really happy with this figure. I know Crazy Toys, I was looking at other things, figures that they make. They do make a Michael Keaton Batman, which I'm very interested in. Maybe later down the road I will purchase him. I was hoping they would have a really nice Wonder Woman. I didn't see it, but I'm hoping that they will. And then we'll get to the articulation. He has 26 points of articulation. The head turns left and right, pivots up, pivots down. The waist does twist. Arms come up, come out, back at the shoulder, bends at the elbow, hands turn. Like I said, the arms pivot at the shoulder, they bend at the elbow, the wrist, they move, the legs do swing out, they go forward, they go back, the knees do bend, and the feet also swivel at the ankle. But just really, really happy with this figure. And like I said, have never heard of Crazy Toys. They may be a new company. Maybe they've been around for a while. I'm not sure. But really, really happy with this Christopher Reeve Superman. Got a lot of ideas for him in future photo stories. Another nice feature too, it came in a really nice box. Like I said, I think this head sculpt more resembles Christopher Reeve than the actual head sculpt. But it's a nice box, really nice box art. And it did come with some nice extras. It came with a really nice display stand that you can display him. There's the base and the support piece for that. And it also came, which I thought was nice, with some extra hands that are interchangeable. Here's one, like a thumbs up, which is kind of cool. And then there's this other one with the two fingers extended out. These are cool. I kind of wish they had supplied a hand that was just like this, like when he's flying. He's got his hands extended out with the fingers straight like that. But these are really cool. Just a nice little extra. So, you know, I didn't mind paying the price that I did. Like I said, I paid $64 for the figure. The shipping was pretty fast. I ordered it, and within a week and a half, I had it. And the hands that I have on there now are, you know, 2 fists, which I think is perfect. But, yeah, that's my Christopher Reeve 1/6 scale Superman. Really, really happy to have this guy in my collection. It's just really a good figure. A lot of times they just don't get the Superman figures right. They go cheap, and they miss a lot of good opportunities of making a really nice figure, and they don't do it. Maybe it's a price point, but this was definitely worth the money. It's made out of PVC. He's a pretty heavy figure. It almost reminds me of the Todd McFarlane figures, just by the sheer weight of it. But yeah, Christopher Reeve 1/6 scale Superman. Love him. I recommend you guys getting one if you're into Superman, which I am. I love all DC Marvel heroes. I just love them. Grew up with them. I think they're going to intermesh with my G.I. Joe and Johnny Quest and Scooby-Doo photo stories very nicely. So that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Crazy Toys Christopher Reeve Superman. Until next time, live free and rock hard.